Title: The Journey of a Dreamer. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled among green hills, there lived a young boy named Arjun. He came from a humble background where his family struggled to make ends meet. But from an early age, Arjun had a dream that was bigger than the boundaries of his little town, a dream that would take him places he had never imagined. This is the story of his journey from a small village boy to a successful entrepreneur who changed not only his life, but the lives of countless others. Chapter 1: The Spark of a Dream. Arjun was like any other child growing up in a small town. He spent his days helping his father at the local farm and attending school in the afternoons. But unlike most of the other children, Arjun had a vision that filled his heart with hope and excitement. While working on the farm, he would often dream of one day owning a company that would not only provide jobs, but also offer innovative solutions to the challenges faced by small farmers like his family. He imagined himself using technology to revolutionize the agricultural industry, helping people like his father to achieve success. The road, however, was not easy. Arjun had no resources, no connections, and very little knowledge of how to turn his dream into reality. All he had was an unwavering determination and the belief that no matter how small he was, he could make a difference. Chapter 2: The Struggles and the Lessons. When Arjun turned 18, he left his village to attend university in the city. It was a new world for him. He had never seen such large buildings, fast-moving cars, or people rushing in all directions. He had always been told that people from small towns like him could never make it big. But Arjun refused to accept this notion. He believed that if he worked hard enough, he could overcome any obstacle. His first challenge came when he struggled to keep up with the academic pace. Coming from a rural background, he wasn't as familiar with the complex subjects being taught in his classes. He failed multiple exams and was often mocked by his peers for being too simple or too slow. But instead of letting these failures defeat him, Arjun took them as lessons. He spent countless sleepless nights studying, seeking help from professors, and improving his skills. His hard work eventually paid off. By the time he graduated, he had earned not only his degree, but also a deep sense of self-belief. He realized that the most important thing wasn't how many times he fell, but how many times he got back up. Chapter 3: The Road to Entrepreneurship. After graduation, Arjun faced another major hurdle. He didn't have any money to start his dream company. He was still in debt from his university fees, and his family couldn't afford to support him. But his passion for solving the problems faced by farmers pushed him to find a way. Arjun began small. He worked as a part-time consultant for local businesses, gathering enough funds to launch his first project. The project was modest at first, a mobile application designed to help farmers track weather patterns, prices, and crop health. The app didn't have the fancy design of some high-end applications, but it was practical and served its purpose. Arjun faced many challenges in the beginning. The app had bugs, the servers crashed, and the farmers were slow to adopt the technology. Yet, Arjun refused to give up. He kept improving the app, addressing every concern, and learning from his mistakes. Slowly but surely, the farmers began to see the value in what he was offering. Arjun's reputation grew, and soon, he was getting attention from investors who saw potential in his work. With their support, he expanded his company, hired a small team, and launched new features that helped farmers grow their businesses. His app became a lifeline for thousands of small farmers, enabling them to earn better profits and reduce their risks. Chapter 4: The Rise to Success. With each passing year, Arjun's company grew. What started as a small mobile application in a tiny room was now a large organization employing hundreds of people. Arjun's vision of empowering farmers with technology had come to fruition. But he didn't stop there. As his success expanded, he used his newfound influence to give back to his community. He established schools, provided scholarships, and helped train young entrepreneurs from rural areas. However, success didn't mean that Arjun stopped facing challenges. In fact, as his company grew, so did the complexity of his problems. Managing a large team, handling investors, keeping up with new technologies, it was all overwhelming at times. But Arjun had learned one crucial lesson during his journey. Success was not about doing everything yourself. It was about building a team that believed in your vision and working together to achieve it. Arjun surrounded himself with talented individuals who shared his passion for innovation. Together, they expanded his company's reach beyond the country's borders, introducing their solutions to farmers in other parts of the world. Their success story became an inspiration to millions. Chapter 5. Years passed, and Arjun became a well-respected name in the tech world. His company was one of the top in the agricultural tech industry, and he had earned the admiration of people around the globe. Yet, despite his immense success, he never forgot where he came from. He continued to live a simple life, always striving to improve the lives of those who had helped him on his journey. Arjun often visited his hometown, where he would sit under the same tree that he used to sit under as a child, dreaming of a better future. He would visit the farmers in his village, showing them how far technology had come and encouraging the young ones to dream big. One day, a young boy from his village approached him. The boy had heard Arjun's story and wanted to know how he could follow in his footsteps. Arjun smiled and said, "The secret to success isn't in the resources you have. It's in the heart that beats within you. If you have a dream, no matter how big or small, pursue it with passion and perseverance. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is just a stepping stone to success." Conclusion: the endless journey. Arjun's journey was not just about building a successful business, it was about never giving up, no matter the obstacles. He proved that no dream is too big and no background is too humble to stop someone from achieving greatness. His story became a beacon of hope for millions of people around the world, showing them that with hard work, passion, and the courage to keep moving forward, anything is possible. Arjun's journey did not end with his success. His story lived on in the hearts of those he inspired. His legacy wasn't just the company he built, but the lives he touched and the generations of dreamers who followed his example. And just like that, Arjun continued his journey, not just as a successful entrepreneur, but as a reminder to the world that no dream is too far out of reach. The dreamer's journey is eternal.